Tua Tagovailoa and what the Miami Dolphins are doing because they keep going back and forth. Should they offer him a deal? And also today, don't forget, we have our giveaway. Not right now. In a second, we're going to get to that because Howard's going to pull it up in a little bit of who won the Xbox or PlayStation. But before we do that, let's talk about Tua Tagovailoa. Listen, should they offer him a deal? I mean, literally, people are going back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, we like him. Well, we're not sure. You know, I'd like to give him the money. He's learned the offense. Let's be clear here about what Tua's up against, okay? Yeah, he's a good quarterback. Tua's done exceptional. He's got stats. I brought this up a lot in our show, and as we get ready to make the final decision, I want to dive into this a little bit further. Tua came from Alabama, played great, had some injuries. Got to the NFL, played great, got more injuries. The concern is, how long can you sign a quarterback like this? How long can you bring Tua on board to extend the gameplay, to be able to go against other NFL caliber teams? And I know what I'm going to talk about. Here's the situation. In today's day and age, in the National Football League, you got to be able to run, you got to be able to pass. A lot of people say, oh, you're a pocket passer, you can stay inside the pocket, you know, you can hit targets. Yes, you can. There are quarterbacks like that. People like Tom Brady, people like Peyton Manning, they were the exception. It's 2024. I got news for you. You got to be able to scramble. You got to be able to get outside the pocket. You see the teams that win, down to Lamar Jackson, down to, you know, even Brock Purdy scrambling for first downs. Patrick Mahomes scrambling for first downs. You got to be able to make plays with your legs. You're going back. You don't have a lot of time. Receivers are covered. They're in cover 2, cover 3, man-to-man. Got to run. Here we go. Got to be able to run for the first down. And I'm seeing quarterbacks do it more than ever. I'm not saying you got to be the elite runner or the running back at the quarterback position, but you got to be able to make plays. Here's what Tua has to help him, right? Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill. At any given time, these are some of the weapons that he has, the people to go to. So if you bring him back, yeah, he's got people there. And at the running back position, he's got Moser. They got a great setup on the offense. But the truth is, should you bring Tua back for a long-term deal? My opinion is this. Tua comes back for the last season. He plays. They bring another quarterback in that can learn behind Tua and then take over. And look, I like Tua. I like what Tua brings to the table. But he's just too injury prone. He's just too injury prone. And the question is, should the Dolphins offer Tua a new deal? An extended, long-term new deal? That's the question right now that they have to answer. And listen, I got to tell you something. All last year, they were like, well, listen, I don't know. Should we put him back in the game? And they said the doctors let him go back in the game too early. He had multiple concussions. He was unconscious at one point. His family, I'm sure, and I said this before, his family's probably looking at him going, you're not moving. You're unconscious on the field. You're a quarterback. You're taking hits. This is happening time after time. You have multiple injuries. Made a lot of money. It might be time to play this final season right off into the sunset. You have a new family. That's great. Having kids, enjoying your life, made a lot of money. You're good to go. You're healthy. You're happy. And who knows how much damage you've done as they start to dive into. As time goes by, people are like, oh, this happened to your brain, or this is a problem. You were rattled. Things keep changing. Things keep changing. If you're in the chat right now, good morning to you. Should they offer Tua a new contract? Comment in here, yes or no. And I'm going to put on here a quick poll in a second. But when I pull it up, I want you guys to decide. Should they offer Tua a new contract? Should Miami Dolphins, put it in the chat here so you guys can all see it, offer Tua a new deal? Okay? And I'm putting here yes or no. There you go. Polls now in the chat. Now, and the problem is I like Tua. I really like Tua. I think he's a great person, a great role model, a good quarterback. And it's like, I want to say great quarterback because the stats have shown a lot. But again, these are some of the players that he's got, right? At any given time, you feel threatened with the ball. Look for these two players, right? Look for Tyreek Hill. Cross the middle, Tyreek Hill, right? It's like the upgraded version of Wes Welker. Any given time, we dump it to him, first down. 5 yards turns into 20 yards, or 2 yards turns into 40 yards. And that's what these guys do. And Tyreek Hill did it all last season. If you bring back Tua and you offer that new deal, what kind of money are we talking? What kind of money are we talking that you can go over to Tua and say, okay, bro, here's your money. Here's how long we're going to offer it. how long can he be on the field, right? Like, yeah, here's your money, but now you can't scramble. You can't get hit. I think he becomes one-dimensional. And every time I talk about this in the past, and people on social media, if you're not following Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, jump on there, because see, all these people, my Instagram is a pretty big account, all these people always say, oh, you know, Tua was never two-dimensional. He was. He was able in college to make people miss. He was able in college to run for first downs. I believe this last season, his longest run was like 9 or 10 yards. If you are a quarterback that has to escape the pocket and run for a first down, and your longest run of the entire season is 9 yards, there's a big problem there, because you'll win regular season games, but you won't win Super Bowls. And that's my opinion for 2024. Hey guys, thanks for watching and tuning into the Brandon Mason Show. Please remember to like and subscribe. Until next time.